Hello, Richard here. Today I want to show you a really quick fix for a problem on a mini lathe that's just been really niggling me since I got it. It's not a very major problem, but it's just one that kind of winds you up because big lathes don't work that way. So what I'll do, I'll show you what the problem is, and then I'll show you how to fix it, and it'll take about 5 minutes. Simple as that. Okay, let's have a look. Now the problem I've got is with the dials on the cross slide and on the compound slide as well over here. And the problem is that they're fixed. These little dials, they don't move. And on a normal full-size lathe, you just be able to grab hold of one of these and you could rotate it by hand, and they're held on there just with friction, or held in place with friction anyway. The problem with this is that these are held on with a grub screw. So if you want to make any adjustments, you have to get an Allen key and you have to undo the grub screw, and then you have to move the thing around and tighten it up. And that just doesn't really work. So let's say you've touched off the tool on the work, and you want to zero this so that you can then see how far you've wound the tool in. Ordinarily, you would just hold the handle and then you would rotate the dial until you get to zero, but obviously with this you can't. You would then need to work out where the hole is, which is right under here, and then you'd have to try and hold this dead still while you loosen this off and then rotate it around to zero and then screw it back in, and this has moved, and yeah, that's just not going to work. So I got to thinking there's got to be a better way of doing this. There has to be a way of adapting this so that this can just be a friction fit and you can just rotate this by hand whenever you want to. Now I looked into all kinds of really complicated ways of doing this, and there's all kinds of fancy ways of making new dials and making them sort of friction based and things like that. But I found a really simple way of doing it, and basically it goes like this. What you do is take the grub screw out, and if you look at the screw that they provide with these as well, it's very long. Well, very long, I mean relatively long for a grub screw, and it's got a bit of a point on the end. I don't know how well you can see that. So if you're winding this in and out, you're likely to just end up sort of digging this into the shaft inside and messing that up, which isn't good either. So what I decided to do was to basically make up a little plug to go in the hole, and then the grub screw would just push the plug against the shaft, and the plug being made out of a little piece of acetal. I had some acetal rod, so I turned this down. It's 5mm diameter and 5mm long. So all you do, get yourself one of these. Now you could use acetal, you could use nylon would probably do. Acrylic wouldn't do because that would just crack and shatter. So you want a nice kind of fairly hard plastic that's quite malleable and isn't going to crack. And what you do is you just get that, pop it down in the hole like so. And what I've done, I've actually got a different size grub screw. I've got a little stash of grub screws, so I've got a shorter one with a flat end on. You take this, and we'll pop that in there. Do it up, not too tight. Once you feel it biting, just hold on to the handle and then just see how much friction you've got. You can adjust it, make it looser or tighter depending on how tight you want it. You don't want it too loose because you don't want it to move. You don't want this to rotate while you're working. That'll probably do it. So I'll just nip that up. So now let's say I've touched off on the job and I need to zero it. I can just hold the handle and I can now just at any time just turn that around to zero like so, and off we go. And then we can sort of wind the job in, and at any point you want you can just reset back to zero again, and you don't have to undo any grub screws. And there you go, instant friction drive dial. Now, as an alternative to using hard plastics like acetal or nylon, you could also use stuff like this. This is 5mm diameter silicon cord. I actually had some of this for another project, and I actually used this to do the dial on the compound slide. So what I did here is, again, same thing, took the grub screw out, cut off a 5mm length of this, popped it in the hole and did the screw up. And as you can see, you get a much sort of similar effect really. I can hold the handle and I can just rotate this around. With the using silicon rubber, there is a slight little bit of spring. So you find that when you get to a line, if you let go, it will spring back by maybe the width of a line. Hardly anything at all, hardly anything to worry about, but seems to work just fine. So, you know, you can use a variety of things to achieve this in the same way. So yeah, really simple fix. Takes about 5 minutes to do. Doesn't require a 4-hour video series on how to do a fix. So one of the quicker ones, which is good. So anyway, I hope you find that useful. I hope that works for you on your lathe. And until next time, thanks for watching.